Game underway here at Bulldog Field. Goalkeeper for the Bulldogs tonight, Jacob Weiss, kicks it back into the field. Trojans with possession. Tossed it back in. Get it into the John Hardin end. Nicholas Sanders with the ball, directs it over to his teammate on the far side of the field. Back to Sanders. Sanders stalls out there, recovered by the Bulldogs. Who have the throw in back into the field of play. Trojans get it, number 2. Joshua Burns sends it over to his teammate Caden Logsden. Logsden ties up with the defender there. And the kick, resulting kick off of John Hardin defender, sent back to midfield where the Bulldogs are going to retain possession and try to advance it up the field. North Hardin gets it though. Sent back to John Hardin. Owen sends it flying downfield into the North Hardin end. Phil Murrell sends it out for the Trojans, excuse me. Bulldogs with the throw in. Jake Owens there. It's near the penalty box. Defense played well there by the Trojans. Ball sent out of bounds. And Wilson heads to the corner for the corner kick. Wilson signals. Kick, creams over to the far side of the field, headed by number 1, Jake Owens. No avail though, ball heads out. Goalkeeper for the Trojans, Thomas Keene, gets a hold of it. Xavier Ames gets set for the kick. Sends it up to midfield. Trojans recover. Nicholas Sanders advances the ball up the field. We've got a whistle here by the official. Set up for a kick here at midfield. Ames sends it. Passes teammates into the defender, though recovered there by Weiss. Throw it over to his teammate Diaz, who gets it here on the near side of the field, sends it up to Pena. Trojans, though, are going to send it out here on the near side. Jake Owens there at midfield, trying to pass it up to his teammates. The Trojans, that recover, headed by his brother Zach Owens. Caden Logsden sent it up for the Trojans, though recovered by number 19, Ryan Swift, for the Bulldogs. Ball on the far side of the field here. Bulldogs playing some good defense here. Chandler reached out there, recovers the ball for the Trojans to keep it alive in the end. Brian Gearing for the Trojans there, threatening a little bit. Here's some of the excitement there from the North Hardin bench. Some anxiety, a little bit sounded like from John Hardin's side of the pitch. Owen sends it skyward up to far side near midfield. It's headed by Owens, who continues the ball up to the North Hardin end, and that one's going to be out. Getting ready for the throw in here by the Bulldogs. Guerrero gets it. Back over to his teammate, threw it into him. Wilson up to Guerrero. Covered there by Ames. Ball eventually, though, is going to be sent out. Switching out soccer balls here. Get ready for the corner kick for the Bulldogs. Signals, kicks it in. Near the net. Defense there by the Trojans keeps it away from the goal. Sent careening over the fence. Out of play by the Bulldogs. Trojans getting set for the kick. Number 7, Xavier Ames. Ames sends it towards midfield. Stopped there by Jonathan Chandler. Earl. Hounded there by Owens. Reisner gets it. Back over to Owens. Owens trying to get it around his defender. Owens gets it away once again. Backs it down, tries to set it up, gives it over to Pena. Owens once again. Backs it out near midfield. He's going to take a shot. Stopped there by Keene. Teams shift down the pitch here. Keene drop kicks it in. Chandler tried to initially go for it for the Trojans, though ultimately ends up in the possession of the Bulldogs. Number 7, Angel Diaz. Diaz sends it over. Taguero picks it up. Just here near the near side of the field. Kicks it towards the goal. Careens just right of it. Chased down there by Thomas Keene. 33 minutes here on the clock at Bulldog Field. In this crosstown rivalry between the North Hardin Trojans and the John Hardin Bulldogs. Ames sends it up. Kept by the Bulldogs. Owen sends it upfield. Earl. Try to get it for the Trojans. Corralled, though, by the Bulldogs. Here comes Owens. Kept away from his defender, though. Ultimately, the Trojans are going to send it back upfield. Stopped there by number 22, Andrew Welsh. Chandler ultimately gets it there for the Trojans. Jumps over his defender, sends it up for his teammate. Going to be just a little too hard, though. Goalkeeper there for the Bulldogs, Weiss, comes out to get the ball. Weiss kicks it, sends it up. Bulldogs retain possession. Ball goes back to Owens. Owens kicks it here to the near side to Pena. And it gets it. Ultimately kicked out, though, there by the Trojans, number 25, Christian Calderon. Here's the throw in by the Trojans, number 5, Caden Logston. Sends it up to Chandler. Corralled there by Owens on the far end of the near side here. The senior Caden Logston barking out some directions to his teammates here on the near side of the field. Chandler once again gets the ball for the Trojans. Owens is going to stop him, though, sends it back up near midfield. Trojans get it. Bulldogs get possession. It's sent to the far side of the field. He's aiming there for number 22, Welsh. It's corralled by the Trojans there for a second, but retained by the Bulldogs. Number 2, Aguero gets it. At midfield, Trojans get it. Murrell sends it to his teammate. Burns sends it up to Chandler. Chandler battling with his man. Bulldogs threatening here. Sends it towards the net, laid out there. Keene did. Keeps another one out of goal. 29:45 here at Bulldog Field. Zeros across the scoreboard still for these two teams. Attempted header there by both teams. Good look there on the far side of the field there by the Bulldogs, to no avail though. Sent out of play. Trojans will kick it in. Number 7, Xavier Ames. Ames kicks it just short of midfield. Headed there by Hunter Reisner. Guerrero gets it. Tangled up there by his man. Risner gets it again. Trojans are going to get it. Number 19, Brian Gearing. Up to his teammate, Chandler. It's kicked off of North Hardin. Throw in here by the Bulldogs. Sent near midfield. Burns sends it over. Logson's there. Sends it up towards the net. Here come the Trojans. Stop there at the net. Jacob Weiss just leapt over by the Trojan defender. Keeps the ball here near midfield on the near side. Bulldogs sent it out. Possession for North Hardin. Number 5, Logsdon. Was shouldered there by 7, Diaz. Trojans going to get another throw in. Here it comes, sends it down. His teammate Logsdon, who was streaking down the field. Logsdon had the initial throw in.
Can't get that.
27 minutes here at Bulldog Field. Still zeros across the board for both of these crosstown teams. Ball sent, careening over the goal to the far side of the field. It's going to be a throw in for, it's going to be a kick in for the Bulldogs. Number 10, the senior, Zach Owens. Kicks it over to Diaz. Diaz sends it up here to the near side. It's going to go out. And up in here to the stands. Number 5, Logsdon throws it in. Chandler's there. Chandler on a little trickery there on his defender, Diaz. Diaz is going to recover though, gets the ball, sends it up here to the near side. Owens has got it. Hit 2 North Hardin defenders on him. Logsdon got it. Send it over to his teammate. Going to be intercepted though by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs send it back to their man Diaz here near midfield. Trojans get it. Send it to Chandler. Sanders sends it over to the far side of the field to his teammate, number 19, Brian Gearing, who's going to go. The ball's going to go out of play off of his defender. So it's a throw in for the Trojans. Sanders, throws it in to Chandler, who's near the goal, but it's going to be wrapped up there by Weiss. Drop kicks it in here to the near side of the field. Diaz is there. Diaz, thinking about his next move, sends it up to his teammate number 4, Hunter Reisner. Mural over to Ames. Chandler back on the John Hardin end. Sanders. Looks like his intended guy there was Logsdon. Either way, Trojans going to get the throw in. Logsdon gets the ball from Burns. Augson sends it up towards the net. It's scooped up there by Weiss. Goalkeeper sends it up near midfield. Burns is there. He gets it. Gets it to Sanders. Sanders back to Burns. Burns coming up near the goal. Just a little too much on that one for Burns. He sends it to the fence. Out of play. Bulldogs are going to get a kick. Owens with the kick, sends it up towards midfield. Battled there between the Bulldogs and the Trojans. Owens, his brother, going to get it. Sends it over to Risner. Risner back to Owens. Owens has got the ball, getting hounded by his defender there. Trojans get it. Chandler was there to get the ball for the Trojans. Eventually it's going to go out. Trojans throw it in. Burns is there. Logston gets it back. Backs it back out to Murrell, his teammate there near midfield. Ames. To call her on the far side of the field now. Ball went back to Ames. He's going to kick it up. He's got Sanders there. Sanders recovers. Got the ball, heads it over to Ames. And he got in there near the box. Trojans going to retain though. They send it up. Attempted header there by Ames, not going to be any good. The kick though there by number 19, Brian Gearing. The official's whistle, however, sounds, and that'll stop that attack. .22-20 here at Bulldog Stadium. Still zeros across the board for both of these teams, North Hardin and John Hardin. Owens near his own goal. Gets the ball, sends it up here towards the near side. Have the official's whistle. I think Angel Diaz is stopping to get his shoe time before action resumes here at Bulldog Field. Diaz instructed by Owens to middle. Owens is going to take the throw in. And he does. Sends it over to number 4, Hunter Risner. Excuse me, that would be Aguero. Aguero battling with his man on the near side of the field. Comes back from out of bounds. Gets the ball over to Roman. Risner with the ball once again. It's Wilson on the far side of the field. Ball is going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs are going to get the throw in. Diaz over to Aguero. Aguero sends it near the middle of the field. Middle of the pitch on this end. Roman on the near side. Hounded by his defender. Ball goes out. Bulldog throw it back in. Once again, out. The Trojans. Looks like for a second we're going to get possession, but the Bulldogs are going to get it back. Diaz over to Owens. Owens kicks it down. Trojans get it on the far side of the field. Gearing with the ball. Him and Burns, his teammate there. Burns with the ball. Over to Sanders. Sanders to Burns. Who backs it out. Sent up by Hugh. Bulldogs get it though. Owens sends it up to his teammate Roman. Guerrero tracks it down the near side of the field. Trojans trying to get possession of it though. Bulldogs going to get away with it. Guerrero hits it. It's going to be out on the Bulldogs. A Trojan throw in. Burns gets to his teammate. Hugh was the one there on the far side of the field. He'll get the throw in, looking for his teammate, looking for an open teammate. He's going to wait. We're going to get some substitutions here for the Trojans. Watching HCEC-TV student production. Thanks to the NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, supporting live streaming services this season like the one you're watching tonight. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. 1840 here at Bulldog Field. Still zeros across the board for John Hardin and North Hardin in this boys high school soccer contest. Ball here near the middle of the field. Bulldogs with possession. They send it up here to the near side. Number 5, Melano Roman. Trojans quickly get back possession. Number 23, Christian Maldonado. In for the first time tonight. Thrown in by Phil Murrell. Sanders gets the ball on the near side. He's going to send it over, cross. And the goalie for the Bulldogs comes out, sends the ball out of bounds. Jake Weiss. Action was moving in close to his net, and he came out and met it. Sanders was there in his corner. If the ball been there a little sooner, might have been a decent scoring opportunity there for the Trojans. 17:30 here at Bulldog Field. This beautiful Tuesday evening. Corner kick in. There's a header out of bounds there by the Trojans. Owen sends it up near midfield for the Bulldogs. Trojans going to get corralled. Murrell. Roman's going to get it here on the near side. Roman sends it up to his teammate Risner. Catch by the fan there, the crowd. So the ball comes out of bounds. Back in play though. Owens comes and recovers in the middle of the field. Yeah, 2 Trojan players there. Risner here on the left side of the field. Gives it up to Roman. Roman sends it up near the middle. Ames is there. Sanders around this man. Picks up Maldonado on the other side. Still no score here at Bulldog Field. Zeros across the board for John Hardin and North Hardin in this crosstown rivalry here on HCEC-TV. Senior Zach Owens giving some instructions to his teammates here on the other side of the field as he gets ready for the throw-in. He's looking. Throws it to the guy he was talking to, number 5, Roman. Goes over Roman, though. Trojans get it. Hugh. Gets it sent back up to Roman here. Bottom of midfield. Francis. Set it up. Francis gets the ball once again. It's tied up there for a second. Burns with the ball for the Trojans. Logston running up the field. Zach Owens is already there, though. Ball coming up in here. And into the stands. 5, Caden Logston. Surveys field, looks for the open man. He throws it up ahead to his teammate. Number 10, Devin Heron. Sent out, Logston trots down to the far side. Throws it back in towards the net. Score of Trojans there. But the Bulldogs are going to be able to corral it. Wilson. Dakota Wilson steers it up to the far side of the field to his teammates who advance the ball up. Hugh lays out there. Ball, though, is sent out of bounds. So it's Bulldog possession here. Just under 14 minutes in the first half. Still no score between the Bulldogs and the Trojans. Bulldogs with the throw. Gets it into number 1, Jake Owens. Ball, though, once again goes out. And we get ready here for a corner kick. Wilson sends it in towards the goal. Header there by the Trojans. They're going to keep it out and away from their goal, and here they go. Trojans advance it up the field. The kick there, number 15, Alejandro Garcia. Nice corrals it there for the Bulldogs. Sends it over to his team on the far side of the field. Trojans get the ball. Bulldogs soon, though, retain possession. They're advancing it up the field. Just a little too much, though. Ball goes out. We'll stop there by Thomas Keene, who gets ready for his team's ensuing possession. Number 8, Marcioni gets it. Gets ready for the kick. Ball's battled for here at midfield. The Trojans have a good handle on it. Laid out there by Hugh. Oh, the Trojans, Bulldogs get it though. Wilson being hounded by his defenders. Heron, though, really on the defense there on that one on Wilson. Heron laid out for that one just before the official's whistle. Bulldogs send it down the field. Stopped there by number 1, Jake Owens. Sends it over for his teammates. He was looking for number 16, Timothy Schulenberg. Trojans get it. Bulldogs with the kick. Rebounds off of Keene, but he recovers. Good look there for number 7, Angel Diaz, for the Bulldogs. Keene, it bounces off him, but he recovers quickly to cover it up. And he sends it downfield. Heron, his teammate there, gets it. Mural. And we'll get some substitutions here on the field. Once again, thank you to our live sports coverage sponsors this season: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. And thank you to our wonderful live sports coverage sponsors this very unusual high school sports season. Owens throws it down for his team. Number 1, Jake Owens, his brother, there to get it. He's hounded by his defender. Trojans, number 8, Marcioni. Trojans in it near field, but they've got some guys. Sanders sends it up to Logston. Logston toe drags his defender. Sanders advances up. A great look there by number 4, Jonathan Chandler. Just bounces off of his defender. Several good looks for both teams tonight. That shot there. Number 25, Christian Calderon, goes just wide, out of bounds. It's corralled by the Bulldogs, who get set to send it downfield, number 10. Zach Owens back. Owens up to Swift. Swift gets it again. Oh, here's Chandler, though. Good defense there by Swift. Recovers and sends it upfield. Away from the attacking Chandler. Thrown in by the Bulldogs near midfield. Bulldogs have got it. Jake, one of the Owens brothers, passes it through several North Hardin defenders before we get an official's whistle. About 8 minutes to go here at Bulldog Field in this contest between John Hardin and North Hardin. Getting a kick set for the Bulldogs here. Diaz fakes it. Instead, it's going to be Dakota Wilson, and a save there by the jumping Thomas Keene, who gets the praise of his teammates keeping that one out. It was an initial fake out there by Diaz. Wilson came in behind him and had a great look. Keene was there, though, the goalkeeper for the Trojans. Kept it out. Corner kick here by the Bulldogs. A header by a couple of Trojans. Sanders is there, kicks it up and ahead. Owens is back there for the Bulldogs. He sends it back down to their goalkeeper, Jacob Weiss. Weiss with the drop kick sends it up towards midfield. Burns gets it to Sanders. Sanders surveying his options. Kicks it ahead. Stopped there briefly by the Bulldogs. And it's grabbed by number 19, Brian Gehring. Over to the far side, Hugh was there. Ball rolls down to Carter Stevens, who sends it back up to Hugh. Hugh's got it. Stevens, who sends it over near midfield. He's looking for Logsdon, who comes up to get it. Logsdon to Sanders. Sanders is there next to Burns. Burns, a little confused there. I think he was getting ready to send it over to Burns. Logsdon and Owens chasing it down. Owens gets the better of it. Burns sends it near middle of the field, or excuse me, the middle of this end of the field. Ultimately, though, going to be sent back out by the Bulldogs. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Still zeros across the board for both of these crosstown rivals, the Bulldogs and the Trojans. Sent skyward by number 7, Xavier Ames. Logsdon and Pena tied up here on the near side. Goes out on the Bulldogs. Logsdon gets ready for the throw-in. Logsdon throws it up to Sanders. There with his defender, Hunter Risner. Sends it up, number 22, Marcus Washington, got a foot on it there for a second. Physical defense there between the two. Eventually it's going to be Owens, though, who digs it out. We've got the kicker for the two football teams going at it here on the pitch. Of course, being Zach Owen and Caden Logsdon. Marcioni sends it up. Burns is there. Goes past Sanders. Sanders gets it on the rebound, though. Logston attempting to chase it down before it goes out. Looks like he's going to do that. Sends it up near the net. Ball just not in the right place for number 22, Marcus Washington, who is there near the box. Ball sent out of play. It's thrown in by the Trojans. Sanders there. Looks like he's going to get it. Owens going to corral it, sends it back to their goalkeeper, who Weiss sends it up near midfield. Header there by Marcioni. Hugh over to Gearing. Gearing surveys his options, throws it up to Burns. Washington there. And it goes Calderon to Marcioni. Burns gets away from him. And the two get tied up, and we get the official's whistle. About 3:20 left here in the first half between these two. Still no score between the John Hardin Bulldogs and the North Hardin Trojans here on HCEC-TV. Once again, thank you to our live sports coverage sponsors this season: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, of Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E10 Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Our great live sports coverage sponsors this high school sports season. Bulldogs get the throw in here. They're surveying their options. A short toss there by the Bulldogs. North Hardin sends it up near midfield. And get a whistle by the officials. We get a kick by the Bulldogs, who send it up. They get another corner kick here by the Bulldogs. Signals. Kick is on the way. Header by Owens. The header, though, sends it back out of play. Trojans are going to get the kick here. With just about 1:30 left in the first half. Ames is the one back to kick it. Risner there battling forward, taken away by Burns. Burns sends it up the far side of the field, and it's sent out of play. North Hardin throws the ball back in. They're going to send it down there to Chandler. His teammate, Garcia, signaling for him. He's going to send it up towards the middle of the field. Burns looking for Logston there. Logston hounded by his defender, number 6, Ethan Pena. The ball gets sent up towards midfield. With about 30 seconds left to go here in the half. Gearing gets it. Be the last attack here for the Trojans of the half, but gets taken away by the Bulldogs. Owens looks across the field. Kicked on towards net. It's scooped up there and caught by Keene. 3 seconds to go here. And that will do it for the first half of play between these two crosstown rivals. John Hardin and North Hardin still knotted at 0. We'll get a few minutes in the break. We'll get a few minutes in between the action here on HCEC-TV. Once again, thank you to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, the Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, and E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We'll be back here in just a few minutes on the campus of John Hardin High School. Score is still zeros across the board for John Hardin and North Hardin here on HCEC-TV.
Over at the concession stand.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Bulldog Field, where we're still knotted at zeros across the board between John Hardin and North Hardin. These two teams have had some pretty good scoring opportunities, especially late there in the first half. But again, still no score between these two teams on John Hardin's senior night. I should have noted that at the top of the program, but both programs have 4 seniors graduating at the end of this year, and they honored both of those programs at the beginning of tonight. And with the buzzer, we get ready and set for the second half of action here at Bulldog Field between these two crosstown rivals. Bulldogs will get possession here to start the second. Owens sends it back. North Hardin, the defense pressuring early. Burns gets that one. Bulldogs get it. Wilson sends it up to the near side here to number 4, Risner. Risner gets it. He's looking for his option, sends it back upfield a little bit. Painted there for the Bulldogs, gets it, sends it back up. The ball is out of play. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Aguero gets it. Dakota Wilson was trying to get it there, but Hugh for the Trojans gets there first. Sanders sends it up and out. Kicks it over there near to his bench. Diaz throws it in for the Bulldogs. Corralled there by number 2, Aguero. Two teams chasing it down there between Owens and Ames. Ultimately, though, North Hardin's going to get the kick. Ames signals, kicks it up towards midfield. Sanders there first for the Bulldog, or for the Trojans. Gearing for the Trojans. Headed there by number 17, Carter Stevens. Bulldogs are going to get it, though, and they're threatening. Owens goes to the corner, looking for some kind of relief. Ball goes down. Bulldogs still going to get a throw in. Throws it back in there to Owens. Jake Owens, that is. Good defense there by number 11 for the Bulldogs, Ethan Hugh. Ball ultimately goes out of bounds, though, so to throw in once again for the Bulldogs. Here near midfield, Chandler gets it, send it over to Burns. Pass was cut off there by number 19, Ryan Swift, who chases it out of bounds. Trojans get possession. Chandler looks for his guy. He's looking down Burns at first, but he thought better of it. Gives it up to Hugh. Hugh goes midfield. Mural. Hugh gets the ball again. Chandler. Over the far side to number 24, McKee Handley. Ames back out there to Gearing. Chandler through a couple defenders. He's going to get it to Burns. Burns shoots it, and it goes wide. Wide left there. Good scoring opportunity there early for the Trojans. Doesn't materialize, though, but they're getting things early, and the energy's up here early in the second half. Just 4 minutes away here in the second half, as the Bulldogs senior Zach Owens gets ready for the kick there near his goalie, Jake Weiss. Owens sends it upfield. Trojans trying to get it. Hayden Logsden there here on the near side. Sends it up to Sanders. Sanders back over to Logsden. Trojans might get another scoring opportunity here. And the pass from Logsden over to Chandler just goes a bit too fast for Chandler. Had another great looking opportunity there for a score by the Trojans. Doesn't materialize. Those right in front of the net. Still 0-all here at Bulldog Field as Owens gives it over to Diaz. Diaz on the far side of the field, hounded by Chandler. It's going to be possession North Hardin. Get an official's whistle here. And it looks like the officials actually are going to call it a possession for John Hardin. A little bit of frustration there from the fans and players alike. No matter though, still action still continues here. Official calls possession that time for the Trojans as the ball sent up. Owens is the one who cuts it off there for the Bulldogs. Sends it over to Wilson. Here in field, the Bulldogs get it. Diaz was going for it. Or excuse me, Schulenberg was going for it, though, cut off by the Trojans, who send it back down the field. Sanders for the Trojans has got it on the far side, goes tumbling to the turf. Subsequent quick there by the Bulldogs, sent out of play. A throw in here by the Bulldogs. Number 2, Burns gets it. The kick there by Murrell goes off the Bulldogs. He throws it back in. A header there by Sanders. Here midfield, Gearing gets it taken away from him by the Bulldogs. Number 1, Jake Owens. Owens on the far side of the field, hounded by his defender, but he advances the ball up the pitch. We get a whistle from the officials. It looks like it'll be possession Bulldogs. Bulldogs kick it in, near goal. Attempted header there. The ball eventually is going to go out of play on Dakota Wilson. So Trojans getting set for their kick from their own goal. Action here on the near side. Ball is sent out by number 19, Ryan Swift. Trojans get possession. It's Sanders here to throw it in for the Trojans. Sanders gives it to Logsden. Logsden surrounded by defenders. Attempted to get it up to Sanders. Got it taken away though by the Bulldogs. And Tugaro gets it over to Risner. Risner over to Wilson. Goes off his foot. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for the Trojans as Hugh looks for his man. He's going to give it to Xavier Ames. Ball's going to go back to Hugh, who sends it across the field. Picked up there by Rakee Handley. Ball sent skywards. Ryan Swift came in there trying to muscle the ball. Officials, though, are going to call it possession for the Trojans. A kick coming up. Looks like Logsden's going to be the one to take it. Logsden takes the kick. Headed by the Bulldogs. Initial kick there by the Trojans, taken away by Gearing. On the near side, though, recovered by the Bulldogs. Number 0, Dakota Wilson. able to dig it out. Burns over to Ames. Ames to Gearing. Gearing here on the near side to Logston. Logston to Hugh. He's going to give it back to number 17, Carter Stevens. Gearing sends it up. It's run down, though, by the Bulldogs, who send it out of play and out of bounds. So, off the Bulldogs, it's going to be a throw in for North Hardin. Logston looks for his guy. He's going to throw it near towards the corner. He had a Chandler there. Ball, though, goes out on Chandler. Possession for the Bulldogs as Zach Owens throws it in, headed by Hugh. Gearing's got it. Passes it up to Burns. Backs it out to Murrell. Murrell, Burns gets the ball, sends it back to Murrell. Ball kept alive by Burns on the far side of the field. Burns able to get it back out to Handley. Ames able to keep it in the Trojans' possession. Authoritative kick there by the Trojans. Kept it in there, and Owens tries to make a stop of that, though. Ball goes out of play. Bulldog possession. Bulldog throw it in. Retain possession. Risner gets the ball. Sends it over to number 22, Andrew Welsh. Welsh is just back. Dakota Wilson here on the near side. Owens is the one who sends it up to the other side of the field. Ball eventually, though, is going to go off of number 17, Carter Stevens, for the Trojans. Throw in quickly there by the Bulldogs. Stevens gets it once again in Bulldog side of the field. Ball went out, though. It's going to be a throw in for the Bulldogs as they get possession of it. Ball initially went towards the net. Going to be stopped, though, by Ames. Wilson over to Barrow. Ball gets muscled away from him. Logston gets it here on the near side. Sends it up. Sanders keeps possession for the Trojans, and the ball just didn't follow it with him as he was trying to advance up the pitch. The official says it's going to be North Hardin possession. So Sanders looks towards the net. He's got Chandler up there. Chandler with the attempted header is going to roll up towards the goalie. And it's going to be a kick and a goal by North Hardin's number 19, Brian Gearing. Gearing breaks the scoring drought here at Bulldog Field. Just some confusion, it looked like, up there up front by the Bulldogs. North Hardin's had the aggressiveness here in the second half. Two great scoring opportunities within the first 5 minutes of play, and eventually those opportunities paid off. They get the first goal of the night, once again off of number 19, Brian Gearing. And he basically walked that one in. The goalie for John Hardin, Jacob Weiss, just looked a little off balance there. Took it around him, and an easy goal there for the Trojans. Bulldogs send it upfield, number 10, Zach Owens. The Bulldogs are looking to answer with a point of their own. Hugh sends it in. Gearing, the goal scorer there. Battles with his man, number 0, Dakota Wilson. And Gearing's going to get it. He's here on the near side of the field. He's going to send it upfield. Weissville comes out of his net to corral the ball. He drops it, kicks it back in towards midfield. Ball bodied there by his brother, Jake Owens. A lot of enthusiasm by the North Hardin sideline, and after breaking that scoring drought, what team wouldn't? Possession retained by the Bulldogs. It's Risner who has the ball. He sent it over to number 22, Andrew Welsh. Wilson quickly sends it up. He's got his brother, Jake, who sends it back to Risner. Risner, the ball just got a little ahead of him. Gearing breaks it up for him. Herron's over there for the Bulldogs. Here goes Washington, or Handley, excuse me, for the Trojans. He gets muscled out there by Owens. Owens, he got tangled up there with one of the Trojans and went down on the pitch. On the far side of the field, or the pitch, excuse me, number 24, Handley, battling with his defender for the ball. Officials are going to say a brief stoppage in the play here before North Hardin sends it back into play. Heron there, number 10. Gets the ball sent up towards the net. Logston was there with Owens, who tracked it down. Wilson there on the near side gets it. Logston with the ball. Goes around his man. Caden Logston. Get over to number 14, Sanders, who sent the ball wide left and over the fence. John Hardin possession as senior Zach Owens is back to kick it for the Bulldogs. There's over 25 minutes remaining here in this game. Right now, North Hardin 1, John Hardin 0. Risner was going for it. Wilson battling with Stevens, who it went off of. Wilson looks for one of his teammates. Went it in for Aguero, who, after losing possession, gets it back. Trojans got it. Braden Heron gets the ball taken away from him by the Bulldogs. Pana gets it. Trojans recover. Trojans send the ball upfield. Murrell tracking it down on the far side. He's going to take a tumble onto the pitch. And we get an official's whistle. Bulldogs throw it in. Aaron's one with it on the far side of the field, excuse me. Trojans have got it. Oh, and what a diving save there by the goalkeeper, Jacob Weiss. It was Heron there in front of the goal, who had another great chance for the Bulldogs, or for the Trojans, excuse me. And we've got a scramble here for the ball in the front of the net, and after several rebounds and bounces back and forth, the ball goes in for the second goal of the night here for the North Hardin Trojans. Looks like it was Heron who was there. He had been battling with the ball. He was the one who initially had the great scoring opportunity. He battled there in front of the net and eventually looked like the ball went in for him. So now the score here at Bulldog Field, North Hardin 2, John Hardin 0. Just under 24 minutes to go here in the second half. Wilson sends it up. Intercepted by the Trojans. Aguero gets it. Sends it up near the goalie. Keane, who tracks it down. Keane stops the ball and looks ahead, drop kicks it, and sends it up near midfield. Risner, the one with it, gets away from him. He's going to get it back, though. Wilson, here on the near side, gets it. Wilson back to his man, Ethan Penna, number 6. Penna hounded by his defender. Finally, looks gearing for North Hardin, number 19. Puts a stop to it. Goes off him, though, so it's possession Bulldogs. Bulldogs retain. Guerrero with that one. Went off the defender and sent up the field by North Hardin. Heron there for the Trojans, who tracks it down quickly, but his defender's going to get there. Swift. Heron, his brother, was there at midfield. Gets the ball taken away from him. Hugh lays out there for Trojans. The Bulldogs going to track it down, it looks like. It went Diaz and then Wilson. Some substitutions here for the Trojans. Once again, it's an HCEC-TV student production. Special thank you to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, and Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Thank you to those 5 businesses for their support in live sports coverage this season. Play back on here at Bulldog Field to the visiting North Hardin Trojans, up 2-0 on the home team, the John Hardin Bulldogs. Goalkeeper there for the Bulldogs. Weiss scoops it up and sends it upfield. Tracked down by the Bulldogs in a defensive battle ensued there. The ball eventually, though, goes out of bounds. Battle for the ball as it crosses midfield. Risner there with the ball, goes back to Swift. Owens back to Swift. Swift battling there with Heron. And the Bulldogs are going to get possession of this one. Zach Owens, senior, gets ready to kick it. North Hardin throws it back in. Quickly taken by the Bulldogs. Ball rolls here to the near side of the field, tracked down by Wilson, who's going to keep it in play. Wilson over to Owens. Bulldogs going to retain, though. Wilson. The ball sends it over there to Welsh. Heron over to Burns. Burns up to Sanders. Sanders to Burns. Burns gives it over to Heron. Burns able to get away from the Bulldog defender. The kick off Burns goes out. Officials say, though, looks like possession for North Hardin. Got some substitutions coming on for the Trojans. Also a thank you to the NFHS, National Federation of High School Sports, and its support of providing live streaming services like the one tonight. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Score here at Bulldog Stadium. The visiting North Hardin Trojans up 2-0 on the John Hardin Bulldogs here at senior night. Both teams honoring 4 seniors graduating in this class. It's very unusual high school sports season. Officials in the North Hardin bench communicating here, getting some lineups, some substitutions in order. Ball sent up towards the net. It's going to be tracked down, though, by Handley. Hugh retains possession of the ball. Sends it up and near the net. And it's going to be kicked in and a score for the Trojans. Number 5, Caden Logsden. off the redirect from his teammate on the other side of the net, kicks it in for the third goal of this half for the North Hardin Trojans. So with that one, 18 minutes and 10 seconds to go here at Bulldog Field. It's visiting North Hardin Trojans 3 and John Hardin 0. Understandably so, the North Hardin sideline pumped up after that third score of the second half. Both teams had some great opportunities in the first half, but the second half is where North Hardin has definitely thrived. They came out with tenacious defense and was very aggressive on the attack, and it's paid off for them so far in the second half as they've scored 3 goals. Officials whistle. North Hardin gets possession of the ball. Ball sent up towards midfield. Bulldogs are going to keep possession. Hanley, though, gets it away from the Bulldogs. The Trojans have the ball. Battled for by both teams. Xavier Ames sends it up. Burns to Sanders. Sanders has got the field open. Logsdon is the man. He was trying to pass it over, and he's going to track it down. Logsdon, their most recent goal scorer, going to send it up towards the net. Handley on the far side of upside of the pitch tracks it down, sends the ball up again towards the net. Logsdon in front of the net in the box, and nobody there for the Trojans to send it home for their 4th goal. So we play on. Chandler and Wilson battle for it. Gets over to Risner. 17 Carter Stevens here on the near side. Goes off him and sends it out of play. Excuse me, off of John Hardin. North Hardin retains possession. Hugh into Burns. Burns over to Logsdon. Logsdon battles with his man Risner. We got a whistle from the officials. Senior Zach Wilson instructing his teammates what to do there on defense as the North Hardin Trojans are attacking. Number 14, Nicholas Sanders, getting ready for the kick. He sends it up, curves towards the net. And we almost had a reverse kick there from Jonathan Chandler. Stopped there by the goaltender. Ball sent out of play. Ethan Hugh here on the near side. Throws it in to Sanders, to Stevens. Hugh back to Stevens. Marcioni gets it. Sends it over to Handley. Burns hounds the Bulldog. Number 2, Aguero. Ball battled for, eventually won by the Bulldogs, but Burns is going to get it back for the Trojans. Ball sent towards the net. Diving save there by the goalie for the Bulldogs, Jacob Weiss. .14:40 left to play here in the second half. North Hardin leading the home team, John Hardin, 3-0. North Hardin has scored all 3 of their goals here in the second half of play. Ball sent again towards the net. Header there by number 7, Xavier Ames. Going to go back and over the fence. So kick coming up here by the Bulldogs. Back to kick again, number 10, Zach Owens. Waiting for the official's whistle. There it is. Owens looks. Picks it up near midfield. To his brother, Jake Owens. Hounded there by Gearing, one of the goal scorers there for North Hardin tonight. Owens goes around Hugh. Owens and Gearing battling for it over in the corner. Ball sent back in. Trojans get it. Logsdon sends it up to Sanders. Sanders has got his man Chandler over there. Is Chandler going to get there before the goalie? He does, but Chandler's going to get stuck there. It looks like him in the turf there for a second. Not able to get a move around the goalie Weiss. Chandler and Zach Owens exchanging some words there after that stoppage by the officials. Number 5, Caden Logsdon with the kick here for the Trojans. Sends it low. Gearing's got it. Goes off his foot. Left, though, and into the fence. It'll be Bulldog possession. Zach Owens here again with the kick with just 12:30 left to go here in the second half. North Hardin up on John Hardin 3-0. As we wait for the signal from the officials, the whistle, and there it is. Owens surveys, looks downfield, kicks it over on the far side of midfield. Bulldogs battling for it, goes up to Risner. Bulldogs bring it over here to the near side of the field. Hugh over to Gearing. Logsdon intercepted by the Bulldogs. Logsdon sends it up to Gearing. It's going to be cut off there by Owens, who sends it out towards the fans and out of bounds. North Hardin gets the throw in, and it's Logsdon throw it in. What's that by Gearing, and with a nice, quiet, beautiful Tuesday night here, you can hear some of the friendly trash talking between the Bulldogs and the Trojans, and of course just a couple miles separate these two teams, and no doubt some of these athletes played youth sports, so they know each other well. The official talking with Owens. Looks like they're gonna, instead of North Hardin possession, they're gonna make it John Hardin possession. Owens looking to throw it in. Gonna throw it in to Risner, who gets it over to Owens' brother, Jake. Wilson over to Owens. Owens is gonna send it up ahead. Be cut off though by the Trojans. Out of play. Throw in by the Bulldogs. North Hardin kicks it in. Burns is the guy who initially gets it. Heron, subsequent receiver of the ball. Chased down to the far side of the field, a battle between the two. Burns is the one who gets it here in the middle of the field. Heron trying to keep it in possession of the Trojans. He's going to get it on the far side of the field. Puts it up towards the goal. Logsdon was closing in there, but not before the Bulldogs break up that scoring opportunity. They'll send it out of bounds. For North Hardin possession, Logsdon getting ready to throw it in. And he does to Gearing, who sends it back to Ethan Hugh, number 11. Sends it up towards the goal. The goalie, Weiss, is going to come out. Snatches that one up. Weiss with the draw kick, sends it going downfield So we approach 9 minutes to go here in the second half. North Hardin leading John Hardin 3-0 here at Bulldog Field. Burns with the ball, sends it back to his teammates. John Hardin's going to get there, though. North Hardin once again sends it up. Battle ensues between the two. Ball goes out of play. It'll be possession for the Bulldogs. About 8 minutes and 30 seconds ago here in the second half. Once again, this is an HCEC-TV student production. HCEC-TV, Division of Hardin County Schools. Again, a special thank you to our live sports coverage sponsors this season: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Again, a thank you to all those fine folks for their continued support in bringing live sports coverage to this very unique and unusual sports season. Bulldogs again with possession. Send it up swift with the guy who had it. Heron's going to get it, though, and breaks it up. Makes a sliding play, but the ball goes out. Going to be, once again, John Hardin ball. 7:45 here in the second half. Waiting for the official's whistle. Getting some substitutions on the pitch here for the Trojans. In came number 14, Sanders. Out goes Gearing. Gearing, one of the goal scorers tonight for the Trojans. Ball gets sent on the far side. Heron's going to be there to get it for the Trojans. Bulldogs going to recover, though. And a quick whistle by the officials there. Heron was going in for the defensive play. Looks like a yellow card from the officials on Heron, who's going to go out. Teams head down the pitch as Owens gets ready to send it down, and he does. Header there by Burns. Trojans try to recover. Risner there to get it, though. Counted by his guy, Andrew James. Hugh there looking to throw the ball in, looking for an open teammate. He's going to wait a second, actually, as we get some substitutions here on the field coming in. Number 5, Caden Logston, and number 19, Brian Gearing. Hugh throws it in towards Logston. Logston's header misses. Bulldogs going to retain possession. Risner gets it near midfield. Sends it over, across. Risner gets it back. Risner was sending it over to Dakota Wilson, but it's going to be taken away by Marcioni. Bulldog possession. Ball goes out as soon as they throw it in, so it's going to be North Hardin possession. Marcioni throws it in. I think we're going to get a change of possession again. Bulldogs back with possession. Wilson throws it in. Trojans trying to keep it out of their end. A header there by Stevens. Gearing battling with Risner. Logston gets to Sanders. Sanders looking for Burns. He'll get it over to him here in midfield. Burns sends it up. He's got Chandler there. Sends it over. Number 23, Marcus Washington. The ball goes out of play. And with 4:45 here in the second half, it's still North Hardin 3, John Hardin 0. Weiss sends it in for the Bulldogs. Trojans going to get it though. Burns initially had a foot on it, but he'll send it out of bounds. They'll say though, however, might have been off the Trojans. Nope. It's going to be Trojan possession. They throw it in. Battling for it on the far side is Chandler. Chandler sent it back in. It looked like for Marcioni. Jake Owens sends it up. Marcioni and Wilson battling it out. Handley goes over there also for the Trojans. The goalkeeper for North Hardin, Thomas King, comes out of net to get that one. And he'll send it skyward and past midfield. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second half. North Hardin leading John Hardin 3-0 at Bulldog Field. Missed header there by the Trojans. Roman's going to get it. Diaz looked like for a second was going to have a good opportunity at a goal for the Bulldogs, however, doesn't materialize. Owens sends it back for the Bulldogs, going to be obtained by the Trojans. Hugh here on the near side battles it out with Roman. Hugh taken down. Jake Owens with the ball. Going against Gearing it was. Official whistle. It's going to be John Hardin possession. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the second half of play between these two crosstown rivals. North Hardin leading John Hardin 3-0 at Bulldog Field. Owens and Wilson get ready for the kick. And it's going to be Owens, whose kick goes high and wide. It's going to be change of possession. North Hardin to get the ball. Minute 45 in the second half, closing in on the final minutes of this match between the Bulldogs and the Trojans. Ball sent up towards midfield. Risner's going to get it there. Battle for between Pena and Handley. Bulldogs get it, send it up. Ames trying to track it down for the Trojans. He is. He's going to do it. Sends it up on the side. Ames kicks it far. Chandler's there for it. But we'll get a whistle from the officials. Displeasure there from the North Hardin bench as they were looking at Chandler with nothing but green grass between him and the John Hardin goalkeeper, Jacob Weiss, on that. So all sent back into play. Gearing over to Sanders. Sanders once again. Sanders sends it wide. Hayden Wilson laying it out there for the Trojans. Won't come up with a goal that time though, but he's had one already tonight. As the final seconds get ready to take off the clock here at Bulldog Field. Weiss kicks it in for the Bulldogs. Ball's battle for on the far side of the field. A kick by Swift there. And that'll do it for the match, ladies and gentlemen. North Hardin Trojans defeat the home team, the John Hardin Bulldogs, by a score of 3-0 here at Bulldog Stadium on this beautiful fall night on the campus of John Hardin High School. So from John Hardin High School, I'm Zach Epperson saying so long here on HCEC-TV. Once again, thank you to our wonderful Live sports coverage sponsors this year: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations of Mark Harris Company, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Once again from the campus of John Hardin High School, it's North Hardin 3 and John Hardin 0. I'm Zach Epperson. Good night, everybody.